Alright, welcome back to the Talos Principle. We're kind of done in this area in B2, but we have our little terminal blinking, and this terminal is kind of going to decide whether today is our out-of-bounds, pointless episode day, or if I'm gonna just play normally for this one as well. Because if this takes no time at all, then we'll just get into the out-of-bounds stuff, and you can skip the episode if you really don't care for that. Because nothing's gonna happen. I'm not gonna find anything amazing. I'm not gonna, it's just for fun, jumping around, seeing where you can go and stuff. I've done most of the stuff off camera before. But if this does take more than a couple minutes, like 5-10 minutes, then we'll probably just play normally, because I think I'll need all the time I can get for Out of Bounds. So, without further ado, let's see. Oh, it's the assistant. Yeah, this might take a while. I thought it maybe was just the snake saying hi, but okay. Support session opened. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system. I'm not sure I, stand by that. I don't know when I said that last time. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. I don't know about that. That's all very well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? I'm not sure I'd go that far, or yes, naturally. I don't know. I don't know. I guess if it was a really, really complicated set of tin cans, but I don't know how that would emulate consciousness, but I don't know. I'm not that smart when it comes to that stuff, I guess. So I don't know. Both of these are kind of too far in either direction. Maybe I'll just say I'm not sure I'd go that far. I kind of regret some of what I said. What about a computer program? Suppose we built a perfect simulation of the brain, only it was made of transistors, not neurons. Wouldn't that be conscious? I think it kind of would, yeah. I mean, in theory. In practice, I don't know, it's hard to say, but yeah, I think we could essentially create something, but I guess in that sense it would still be emulating consciousness. It wouldn't be conscious, but I don't know. That's kind of a more philosophical debate, which I guess is the whole point of the story of the game, sort of, but I'll say it would, yeah. So what's the difference between the computer, there you go, and the tin cans? They're both just man-made systems. Oh boy. Computers are electrical. Computers can remember things. I mean, given a complex enough tin can system, I guess that could as well. I'm beginning to think I'm a computer, and I know I'm conscious. I can't name the difference, but there is one. I guess there isn't one. I guess there isn't one. I'm not sure. This seems like a cop-out answer, just I can't tell you why you're wrong, but you're wrong, or whatever, or it's kind of a shitty argument. I guess I'll just say, I guess there isn't one. Given, enough complexity, I don't know how that would even function, but just in theory, sure. So which is it? Can computers and tin cans be conscious, or not? They can. What a bizarre idea. I'll send you a notification when the signposts start complaining. Seriously though, are the tides and the ecosystem sentient as well? Any organized system qualifies? No. Ridiculous. Now you're pushing it too far. I'm relieved there are at least some restrictions on what you're prepared.
Think I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words.
This is the snake?
His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Oh, no. Hold on. Oh god. Oh dear. Well, I guess at this point we have to go and do, where is it? Font size. Let's go to large. See if I can read that now. No? I can't? You can't scroll up here? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh man, I was just waiting. Maybe I should load. Restart checkpoint? Yeah, then we can talk again, and I can read this, quickly. So I guess, like, the size of it doesn't even matter, because it scrolls the same amount anyway, it seems like. I don't know. But maybe I'll change my mind here. I don't know about the tin can thing. Just, like, intuitively that doesn't feel right, but programming something... But I mean, I guess that's the whole point, that, like, essentially, given a large enough scale and complexity, a tin can and strings is programming as well, and... I don't know, man. But I guess I'm gonna say, not sure I'd go that far, and we'll stick with this font size for now. And yeah, computer program can be sentient or conscious. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'll say I can't name the difference, but there is one, even though this is a cop-out answer. Thinking. If that's what you really think, wouldn't we save ourselves an awful lot of time if you just admitted that consciousness is whatever very particular idea you've decided you like the sound of, and drop all this nonsense about complex systems? I never wanted to say the complex system thing! Jesus! This is so annoying when, like... This is the worst in terms of... This happens all the time in, like, online arguments and stuff, where you say, like, one offhand thing, and then people hold you accountable for that one thing that you just didn't even really put much thought into saying. And, oh man, it drives me nuts. I didn't mean to say, like, I wasn't saying with any conviction that, yeah, consciousness is a complex system, period. Like, I don't know. I'm just fucking giving you random answers. Jesus. You're right, this idea is too broad. No, I'm still committed. Yeah, sure, it's fine. I don't think I'm right, but then we're back to where we started. Do you want to propose an alternative account? Yes, I do. Fine, but I won't allow you to lead us round in circles on this for the rest of eternity. I will take your next answer, so do take a moment to think about it this time. Consciousness is made of neurons. Consciousness is not part of the physical world. Consciousness is a complex functional system. Yeah, I don't think I should have said this one. But I mean, I guess I have to just, with my current knowledge, I have to say it's just not part of the physical world. Like, we don't know for sure that consciousness is just neurons firing in the brain and everything can be explainable and, like, tinkered with. But maybe it is, but I guess I'll say it's magic, you know? You've suggested that Jesus, I can't read. Consciousness is not part of the same world as ordinary physical things. That means you can't weigh it, you can't throw it around or cut it into pieces. It's completely beyond the laws of physics, right? Sure. Good. Now, the library is fairly consistent on the views... Now I'm not getting the, like, God thing. Oh boy. On the view that physical events are caused by other physical events. If you move your legs, it is because of the interaction between your neurons and your nervous system. But if consciousness is beyond the laws of physics, how can happiness physically make you jump for joy? Also, I'm gonna increase the font size again. I do like the huge font. Because, yeah. Wait, so, take your next answer. Let me just check. Just confirm again. Large. Yeah, it's like... It just goes to here anyway. That's weird. It doesn't fill the entire screen. Huh. Or maybe that's just because I'm switching back and forth? I don't know. But yeah, like, this looks better to me. Okay, consciousness is mysterious by nature, but if consciousness is physical, why is it so unlike everything else? It can't, it just feels like it can. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say that, like, happiness doesn't physically make you jump for joy, it's just, it makes you feel like you want to do it, and you carry out the action. Like, it's not a completely involuntary reaction. I'm gonna say, it can't, it just feels like it can. Very clever. But do you see that to explain your, dare I say it, hastily constructed belief system? Dude, you're just pressing me for answers! I'm just giving you whatever answers I come up with. I haven't thought this through. You have rather thrown the baby out with the bathwater. Consciousness that does nothing at all is hardly consciousness as you claim to know it. Would you like to stick with that line or reel your neck in? Should I just say, I don't know, again? I'll just say it's mysterious by nature. Let me put it another way then. The law of conservation of energy. Oh, I think it's happening, maybe. I'm just gonna read this to myself. Okay, good. I thought God would start talking. The law of conservation of energy is the foundation of modern physics. It states that the total energy... We're definitely not doing out of bounds today, by the way. It states that the total energy in the universe never changes. Now compare a universe where you jump for joy and one where you decide not to. The former has more total energy in it. No? Because the energy for you to jump wasn't caused by something physical, but your non-physical mind. What? No, it's not. The impulse is caused by something not physical, but the energy still comes from your body. What? Okay, I don't understand that reasoning. I would, like, pick apart that line and attack him over it. Fuck you! But your non-physical mind, but according to physics, that's impossible. I think that either you have to reconsider your position, fuck you, or deny the entirety of physics. You're full of shit, man. Though be warned, if this place turns out to be built on physics, who knows what the ramifications of doubting it may be. I renounce physics and substitute my own. I'm gonna say I renounce these ideas about consciousness. Your ideas of consciousness. I think you have the wrong idea, but this is probably gonna interpret it differently. Yeah. Oh man, maybe I should have just said, fuck physics. Maybe I should go for what I said before and just have God tell me off. I'm just gonna say no, I guess. Just like, I've had it with this guy. He doesn't want to listen, he just wants to pick apart every single thing I say. He doesn't want to, like, reason. He doesn't want to, like, reach a mutual understanding or conclusion. He just wants to tell me how stupid I am, so fuck you. How consciousness can be so intimately familiar to you and yet so obscure. I just don't understand. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, initially I liked the snake, and I was kind of prepared to listen to him, but now he's pushed the boundary too far.
His petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Don't mind him, he's just worried that if you ask too many questions you'll start to see through this shtick. Stick with me and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. I don't know, man. You are annoying me. A lot. I really haven't thought about this as much as I probably should. Because, I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't know anything. But yeah, okay, I guess we're done in this area now. Jesus, that guy is exhausting to talk to. So now, instead of doing out-of-bounds stuff, we're just gonna head over to Area 3, and just keep going, and maybe try and get this piece as soon as I can, so then we can unlock the play button, and see what that's all about. Oh, or we can just read more. Great. Oh boy. Progress Report 9, Osiris 3, Just War Exert. Okay. Bob Rakovsky, IED Nomadics. Oh, for Institute for Applied Nomadics, I see. Progress Report 9. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense. Or do we wait for the iteration module too? Ampersand, parentheses. Osiris 3. The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, 1, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these, you would not be a living being, but a thing. What is a man without a name, who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow, who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart, who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka, who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba, who is not himself, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the King of Eternity, the Lord of Everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut. Wow. He who traverses millions of years in his existence. 1. Here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs into the text, as... 5 elements, like, it hadn't said that before. Now the translator's just saying that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of considering, like, if we do have to do multiple playthroughs for a number of reasons, if there's, like, multiple endings or, I don't know, we'll have to see, but I'm kind of looking forward to that, because I would want to do one playthrough where I just blindly refuse everything that the snake says and just tell him that, like, everything is magic and can't be explained, and then I just go with God on everything, and then one where I just, you know, try and push harder at, like, yes, everything is explainable and replicable by science and our understanding and whatever, something like that. I could try and do that, maybe. But good lord, just war. Democracy's Altar, or On the Just Causes for War Against the Indians, by Juan Ginés, I don't know, de Sepulveda, written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men. Wow, okay, here we go. For there exists between the two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare then these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate, and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our dominion, but to a servitude a little less harsh, it will not be difficult for them to change their masters. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Clever. Great logic. And hey, there we go. No hexadecimal again. Yeah, I guess someone was saying that, like, there's not that much hexadecimal. Oh, log over here. Oh no, that's QR codes. Yeah, I guess they were called, I always forget. Time capsules? Yeah, it's just easier to say audio logs, like, same difference. But yeah, we'll read those as well. There's not too much hexadecimal in the game that's as extensive as that, like, massive passage we saw. Yeah, we still have the desert theme, but there's some differences. Man, I'm getting some, like, weird frame drops. I guess I'll say it now, since this is not an Out of Bounds episode. I've been having some computer issues lately, like, things are getting worse and worse with my PC, and, like, whenever I start my PC, it takes, like, 10 minutes for it to boot up after a blue screen did something, and I've been considering maybe reformatting, or potentially just buying a new PC. Either way, whatever I do... Oh, here we go, more reading. I might have to, like, take a bit of a break from uploading and streaming, and it's probably going to be quite abrupt. Hell, it might even happen, like, before this video goes up. I don't know. So just be prepared for that if this one goes up. Paint bucket? If this goes up, there might be a time where, just without any word, videos just stop, streams just stop for a while, and then you just have to be patient, because I'm probably, like, trying to fix a dead PC, or waiting for an ordered new PC, or setting up the ordered new PC, or something. Yeah, I'm like, noticing some severe frame drops. Hold on. No, that did not do anything. I had OBS, like, open on the other monitor. I minimized it. That didn't do anything. I don't know. It's pretty bad. Frogs are people too. Thanks, friend. Theory. This place is some kind of preserve for human history, and we're the endangered species. Theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. I'm kind of on your boat, Samsara, at this point. Like, trying to find answers on my own is pointless. I don't know anything. I might as well just say, fuck it, I don't know, just ignore things. Go with the flow. Theory, this guy's 10 times more help than you, Samsara, so shut your face. I don't know, I agree with Samsara. Theory, we're in some kind of incubator, waiting to be hatched. Theory, if you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Yeah, they're all, like, so classic. Samsara is always, like, trusting of God, I guess. I think Sam is always, like, just attacking people most of the time, right? Sheep69 is trying to figure shit out and, like, coming up with various theories. And then Dog is just, like, never saying anything, but always implying that he knows everything and, like, is above everyone else. That's kind of how I have noticed things going. Yeah, guess that's that. This one looks to be like a more special one. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I thought that one seemed like a bigger one, sort of like the tomb in the last level. But yeah, I guess we're just reading. Man, now, Jesus, I even like, the game is kind of chopping. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, this computer might not have too much in it, or left in it. But yeah, we'll just read the rest of this today, and that's probably gonna be it. Maybe I can't even do that. Body and soul. But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. Could the wise Egyptians, said Nekaya, think so grossly of the soul? If the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the astronomer. In the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy, the nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be material, who nevertheless believe it to be immortal. Okay. And we have some hexadecimal, but it's not that much, so I guess I'll decode this by hand instead of trying the whole screenshot thing. Alright, well, I did try the online OCR thing instead, and it seems to work just fine. I don't think it made any errors. I mean, this looks completely legible at least. Eternity is in love with the productions of time. Though it did take me a while to do that, like taking a screenshot, going to an online OCR, uploading that file, like finding it in my screenshots folder, and then like copying the text over, but I guess when it's a lot of text, it probably takes much less time, so we'll keep this in mind if I'm feeling lazy or whatever, but just typing it in is not too bad when it's just like a line or two. But yeah, there we go. And just the final one. Hopefully this is not too long. It's not, I mean, it's kind of long, but there's no hexadecimal at least. From Sunwei Yang to Arkady Chernyshevsky. Subject names. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All serious scientists name their projects just by translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead. Soma, quite appropriate. But then, since we, oh wait, corpus? I don't know, what does that mean? Is that, like, something relating to birds, like crows and corvids? Or is it, like, corpse or is it body? I don't know what corpus and soma even mean, but yeah, I'm thinking of the game Soma. I'm not really very well versed in Greek and Latin. But then, since we need corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love backronyms, you know? They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Stuff like self-sufficient, orthostatic modular android, sustainable observant mechanized anthropoid, skeuomorphic omni-adaptable mobile anthropomaton. After a while, we got so frustrated that we started getting silly. Saber-toothed, overexcited murder android. This is like password generation. Just put all these in one single string, and there you go. Sentient orthopedic monkey automaton. Strange Olga's menacing assassinbot. Superb octopod marinades appealings. Satisfying overcooked mint alligator. Stinky ornithological mule allocator. Skroik Oof Minky Ack. I like that one. Stupid, obscure, meaningless acronym. That's very good as well. In the end, we all just ended up hating the name Soma, just because we had so many fights about it with the sponsors. So when Alexandra told us that told that story about the Talos principle, blah blah blah, caught on, I don't know whether it really fits, but I kinda like it. So this was supposed to be Corpus or Soma, but now it's Talos. Alright, well, there we go. That's everything for today. Just a lot of reading. No puzzling, just reading, and having an argument with our dear beloved snake friend that I don't have any answers for, and yet he thinks I have everything figured out. But yeah, I guess at this point, next time we'll probably do the out of bounds thing. Since now we haven't like started anything, I can just leave here and we'll do the actual puzzles here after that one. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, or the one after that if you don't care for out of bounds. Bye-bye!